Welcome to Vanguard Motor Sales. We specialize in buying and selling high quality muscle cars and classics. We get in new cars every day, so our inventory is constantly changing. If you'd like to go check out our website right now, we've got over 150 cars in stock. Hit this button up top. If you'd like to watch an About Us video, hit this button down at the bottom. Now let's go outside and check out what we've got for you today. We're outside now with the 68 S-Code Mustang. This baby's sweet. Diamond blue, I love it. Really rare color. Now if you want to see about 100 pictures of this baby, we're going to get it up in the lift so you can check out the underside, under the hood, in the interior, everything. Go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. Now come on up, let's take a listen to this baby run. Look at the bumper. It looks like it's got a brand new bumper on it. The chrome looks great. The grille looks great. The paintwork on the car is awesome. We got really sharp looking diamond blue on this baby. It's a really unusual color. It's really rare. Not very many of these cars had this color on it. It's got the GT wheels. It is an S-Code. It is a GT. It is not numbers matching, but it does have a period crack 390 in it. The door lips, the door jambs, everything look great. Let's get in that trunk. Check out the quarter panels. She's straight as an arrow. No ugliness on this car anywhere. Just a beautiful car. Got the GT gas cap back here. Look at that trunk. Look at the wheel wells. The inner quarter panels are all painted. The paintwork on the bottom side of the deck lid looks great. Look down the side of it. She's straight as an arrow. Again, no bubbles, no cracks. Really sharp looking car here. Look at that door jamb. Look how nice and clean the door lips are. Now the chrome looks like it's surviving 1968 chrome. It's all in great shape. And at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're not consignment dealers. We spend the time to check the cars out before we buy them. We buy each and every one of our cars. We own them all. So come check us out at 248-974-9513. Give Tom a call. Look at those door panels. Those are all original. There's one little crack here in the armrest. The handles look good. Steering wheel's in good shape, nice console, nice upholstery. Dash is in great shape. We have seat belts front and rear. Headliner looks great. Look at that console up there too. Isn't that cool on the ceiling? Now that you've had a quick look at the car, we'd like to give you a chance to go right to our website. You can click the button right up to your left here to do that. If you'd like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button and you can check out a bunch of hot rod videos. Now let's get back and check this car out. All right, let's go for a ride in this Mustang. Well, you guys who watch us all the time probably remember I had a 67 Cougar in high school and I loved that car. And this car is a lot like that car. I mean, just the way it drives, sounds and everything. But I'd have killed for that 390 under the hood. This baby is sweet. You put the hammer down in this thing, that was about half throttle. It sent you right back in the seat. Oh man, is this cool. Now she's driving real nice and easy. The brakes feel good. Trans is shifting good. And down here on the dash, well, let me get going here again. Down here on the dash, take a look. We've got the speedo's working. Windshield wipers are wiping. Blower motor's blowing. The horn's blowing. Now the AM radio is not making any noise. you're not gonna listen to AM radio anyway. This is just a blast to drive. It's a really rare color. I love the turn signals out in the hood. See those babies out in the hood there? They're working. The indicators, that's so cool. And at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're shipping experts. We can ship this baby anywhere in the world. You just call us at 248-974-9513. Now, we carry an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and we've got 100% positive feedback on eBay over 10 years. This really brings back a lot of memories for me driving my Cougar around. I had so much fun with that car. It's one of the things driving these old Mustangs and Cougars around, man. It just makes me feel like a kid again. I love it. The 390 under the hood of this baby, oh my goodness. You want to talk about get up and go. This baby has definitely got some get up and go. She's a real GT. She's a real S code. I'm gonna get this FedEx guy out and around us here. We'll blow his doors off here. We'll get over here. See what this 390 will do. He doesn't even know what hit him. Well, our shop's right outside the Motor City here in Plymouth, Michigan. You've got to come check us out. We've got over 160 muscle cars. Now stick around. We're going to put this baby up on the lift so you can check out the underside, under the hood. We're going to show you everything you want to see about this car. We're underneath our 68 Mustang GT now, and she's beautiful under here. Take a look at the drop downs on the trunk. These all look original to the car. The frame looks fantastic. As you can see, it's got a newer exhaust system on it. Looks like a stock exhaust. Looks like the gas tank was replaced at one time. The spring pack looks like it may be rebuilt also. We've got new lines going to the brakes. We've got in the rear end here, it is not a posi. We rolled it over and counted it, and it looks like about a 3 1/4 gear in the rear end. The floorboards up here look fantastic. You can see the frame. Look how nice and clean that baby is. How nice and clean the paint job is. They've sealed everything up nice. Now the pinch weld here where the inner fender goes to the floorboard, it's beautiful also. I can see up there in the wheel well, she's nice and tight. Backside of the rocker looks great. Look at these floorboards. These babies look like they're original to the car, and they're absolutely gorgeous. This car had to be a Western car. It was kept in a garage. It was very well cared for. The frame here looks great. A lot of times these frames are all bent to heck from being jacked up 1,000 times. I got one tiny little dent over here. Other than that, that frame is unhurt. Now the torque boxes are also, that's a telltale sign on a Mustang. You're looking at a Mustang, one of the first things I look at is the torque box. This baby looks great. The frame up here looks good. Now we've got a C6 trans, that's an automatic 3-speed trans. We've got disc brakes up front, looks like the ball joints have been replaced. Out back there are drum brakes. And one of the things we do here at Vanguard is we pull the brakes completely apart, make sure they're installed correctly, make sure the wheel cylinders aren't leaking. We check it all. Now the car does have power steering. We've got the 390 motor that belongs in the car, but this is a 1971 model, so it looks like they changed out the motor at some point. Now this car came with a 390 from the factory, and it's got a 1971 model in it now. Now it's got new bushings here in the radius arms. Up front here, everything looks nice and clean. Look up in these wheel wells. Look how nice and clean it is. The insides of the fenders have been all cleaned up and recoated. And you can see the stamping there of the serial number in the inner fender right there. So we've got 2 places here. On that side and this side, there's a stamp. The front end parts all look good. It's a nice, clean car. Well, let's look at the wheels and tires. As you can see, she's got the chrome wheels with the GT center caps. The trim rings are in good shape, and it's got brand new BFGs on it. We actually put these tires on. These are 215/70 14s up front. The front fender here, the lower front fender, this is another place I always check. I look right up inside here. This is nice and clean back in there. Great looking car. Now let's look at the rears. Out back, we've got the same size tire, 215/70 14s. Trim rings back here look like they're probably 68 trim rings. They're in good shape. Center cap's the GT cap back here also. And we'll try to sneak a little peek at that wheel well. Look how nice and clean all that is up in there. Just a beautiful car, nice and solid. Well, let's lower it down and take a look at the 390 under the hood. Look at this baby. Look how nice and clean it is. 390 under the hood. As I said earlier, it's a 71 block. It is FE. Let's look under here and see what kind of carbs under here. We've got power steering. It's got power brakes. It looks like the master cylinder's been replaced. Look at that carb. We've got a big old Holley Carb sitting up on the top. Let me grab my flashlight out here and we'll take a look at those numbers on the carb. If I can find my flashlight. Well, anyway, oh, there's a flashlight. It looks like we've got a, it's got a Ford part number on it, D9AF9610-U. So it's vacuum secondaries. Looks like it's got the choke stove choke. So she's sucking hot air up from the manifold. Good looking air cleaner here. They've added the chrome brace. Everything's nice and clean under here. Radiator's in good shape. It's got the factory type connectors on all the hoses. They've done a very, very nice job with this car. Like I said, S code 68. It's the diamond blue, highly sought after color. Just not very many of these cars out there, guys. It's a 68, it's a 390, and let Vanguard Motor Sales put this dream in your driveway. All right, we've made it really easy for you. Click on any one of these 5 pictures here and it'll take you right to whatever you're interested in. We're gonna give you about 30 seconds here to click these pictures. If you need more time, just go back in the video and click that picture.